everyone, and welcome to Kidstuf. My name is Chad, and this is my co-host, Bryce.
Teach you to mess with me.
He'll be with us in just a few minutes, folks. Anyway, each month we come to talk about a new virtue. A virtue is what God is doing in us to shape the world around us. And this week we're here to start off a new month and a new virtue.
Aha!
And now we're at the point in the day where I have to ask Bryce what he is doing. Bryce, what are you doing that is making you ignore everybody out here and disrupt Kidstuf again?
What? Oh, well, there have been some people who have not been very kind to me lately, so I'm writing down their names and what exactly they did on this little paper. Now put them in this box.
Okay, haven't been very kind, like what?
Well, like the other day at the store, and this person took the last box of Twinkies, and I got stuck with banana Twinkies.
You don't even know that person, though.
BAM!
Okay, listen.
When I'm done, writing all these names down, get all these people and what they did to me, I'm giving it to the big man.
Like?
The gatekeeper of goodness. The one person who you have to make sure you stay on the good side.
Like Pastor John?
No. Santa Claus!
What?
Once he takes a piece of these slips of paper, everybody on here will be on the naughty list. In instantaneous.
You mean ad infinitum?
No idea what you just said. It sounds like Latin.
It's, never mind. I think we should reveal this month's virtue before we go any further. Alright, are you ready to say our new virtue?
Yeah.
I hear you. Are you ready? Yeah. Awesome. Alright, everybody start a drum roll on your laps. Say with me on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Kindness. Showing others they are valuable by how you treat them.
And now, anyone who has tweeted something and had no one favorite it or retweeted, say it with me. Kindness is showing others they are valuable by how you treat them.
Bryce, I think we could use a little direction on how to handle your situation that you're going through right now, because there's some good and bad ideas to what you have.
Good and bad?
Right. For instance, making a small box to collect what you have written about people.
That's bad. It's too small. I'm not a room.
No, that's good. You see, it creates something that the whole family can then take part in. Now, writing down something about people, or now writing what people are worth nice to you and the things they're not doing.
That's good.
No, that's bad. Instead of focusing on the negative, you should focus on the things that people are doing that are showing kindness to you.
So
And the part about you wanting to tell what they have done?
that's bad.
No, that's good. When you share what people have done for you, it's like a celebration that, again, the whole family can then take part in.
That's good.
Yes, that is good.
That's good.
And you know what else?
That's bad.
No, we're done with that part. Okay? The good thing is that you just helped me present this month's widget. It's called a kindness cube. Families will be on the lookout to see what people are doing kindness, and when you see it, you'll write it down and put it in the box, kind of like Bryce was doing here a minute ago. And at the end of the month, the families can sit down and share their kindness stories that they've written and put in here, and share over your favorite desserts.
That's bad.
What? No.
So confused about this good and bad thing.
I'll explain it while everyone's looking at what's going on in the clubhouse.
I'm also confused about Michael Jackson's song bad.
Yeah, no one understood that one.
You're a celebrity, it's ideal's reality. You act just like a fool, people think you're cool, just 'cause you're on TV.
Okay, I'll just put these sandwiches right there. And then I get to check it off my list. Sandwiches. Now I just need to make sure that everything Blah Blah. You deserve the best. And I'm going to give it to you. There's nothing that can ruin your arrival here.
Is she here yet?
I'm your #1 fan club member, Lady Blah Blah.
Okay, maybe two things can. What are you guys doing here?
We're here for the Lady Blah Blah fan club meet and greet.
Duh.
Yeah, well, about that. You guys, do you see the fan club area right out there? Did you come past it?
Outside?
Yeah, right out there. Did you see it?
The only thing we saw outside were some barricades set up across the street with some barbed wire attached to the top, guarded by some guard dogs.
Yeah, that's it. That's the waiting area.
No. We're Lady Blah Blah fan club members, and as said fan club members, we are guaranteed admittance into a meet and greet with her in any town where she's performing a concert.
Which is here.
Tonight,
So we're here
today,
to meet
and greet
Lady.
Blah Blah.
Yeah, okay, well, about that, no.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Well, she's a very busy woman, and she's on a very tight schedule. And I have very specific instructions from her before she gets here. I have to follow them all. And as her fan club president, I'm here to look out what's best for her.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm sure she would think that what's best for her is meeting her fan club members in person.
Listen, my instructions are very, very clear. Make sure the room temperature, 72 degrees. And I have to get the Harigo gummy bears and remove all of the blue ones.
I don't like the blueberries either. She and I are such soul sisters.
Hey, Kim.
Yeah.
Those sandwiches look a little funny.
See, you know, a lot of people have problems with crust in their sandwiches.
Yeah, but those sandwiches are made of only bread crust.
See, look. I'm eating some peanuts that Lady Blah Blah will be eating.
What? Stop! Those are very special peanuts. Oh my goodness, Lady Blah Blah specifically requested M&M peanuts with the shell and the chocolate removed from each and every one.
The outer shell and chocolate removed.
From each and every one.
The only way I know is to put them in your mouth and
Sam! Oh, look at the mess you made. Oh my goodness.
Kimmy, why is everything covered in plastic wrap?
Oh, you know what? Lady Blah Blah was very... Sam, you made a big mess. Lady Blah Blah was very specific in that. She said the only thing that can be in this room is something that's covered in plastic wrap. So,
Oh, really?
really. Now, if you two will just run along. Bye-bye. Go on now. I need to find the last thing on my list for Lady Blah Blah. An Elvis impersonator.
I'm never eating peanuts again.
She wants an Elvis impersonator?
Yes? And I need to get one. Here. Take these binoculars with you.
Why do we need binoculars?
So you can see Lady Blah Blah from the waiting area. Oh, when you're in behind the barricade, you can look at her. She might wave to you, but don't make eye contact with her. Okay?
But
Sam, it's okay. Let's go.
we're fan club members. We're supposed to be in here.
Okay, yeah, well, sorry. You can't meet her. You can't talk to her. You can't even breathe the same humidified air that she breathes. Now, go.
But
Sam, it's okay. Come on. I've got an idea. Fine, Kimmy.
Bye-bye. See ya. Man, it's about time they left. I don't have much time to find an Elvis impersonator. The things these celebrities expect from us. But I'm going to do what's best for her.
game where we play some music and somebody's going to make some really educated guesses at the answer and maybe win a prize that might or might not be golden spongy cake with artificially filled cream filling. What, of course, I am going to do is pick a volunteer. And you're going to hear that music, and every song this week is going to have something to do with our virtue of kindness. If you get the right answer, you will win that prize. Do I have any volunteers that aren't children? I will be randomly selecting someone who is purposely not making eye contact with me. Yeah, just like in school. If you don't know the answer, you don't look, and I choose you. Oh, I see one hand raised by a small child of his parent. You win. Don't worry, there'll be 2 more after you. Up a hand! Thank you for volunteering. Now remember, each song will have something to do with our virtue. So here is your first song.
When I walk through that door, baby, people now, you gonna let me so. If you don't greet me right, don't you ever kiss me once, kiss me twice. Give me nice.
The name of that song was Treat Me Nice. Fits right into our virtue of kindness. Now, unless you have never listened to music at any point in your entire life, you probably know who sang that song. But I will give you 3 choices anyway. Was it A, You Are Messy? B, I Am Pesky? Or C, Elvis Presley? C is correct! Lucky for you, we have multiple songs. I need 1 more volunteer. That's not... Oh, I see somebody else being volunteered. Come on up! How about a nice hand? Now, you saw how it works. We're going to play a song. So here is your song.
You know I can't be found, sit home all alone. If you can't come around, then please telephone. Don't be cruel to who heart is true.
Can you tell me, that was Elvis, by the way. Yeah. Can you tell me what Elvis Presley's nickname was? A, Captain of Shore Patrol. B, Guy with a hairy mole. I don't know. Or C, King of Rock and Roll.
C.
C is correct. Good. I have 1 more Twinkie, luckily enough, 1 more song. I need 1 more volunteer. In the back, I see a hand up. Yeah, you, Superman.
It's 1 for the money, 2 for the show. 3 to get ready, now go, can't go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything but get me over my blue suede shoe.
All right, in that song, Elvis is asking you to A, don't step on my Blu-ray disc. B, don't step on my stuffed toe bruise. Or C, don't step on my blue suede shoes. C is correct! And thank you all very much. We'll see you next time on Name After 2.
She pounds out stories with the grace of a meat tenderizer and isn't afraid to hammer the same notes over and over, like a 6-year-old singing, Let It Go. It's News Talk with Fancy Grace.
Welcome to News Talk with Fancy Grace. I'm Fancy Grace. And this time of year it becomes clear that even gossip doesn't spread as fast as the flu virus in the hands of preschoolers. Which is why I was shocked, I say, shocked to think that a whole flock of those nose-picking, Cheerio-grubbing, bacteria-singing urchins, those little children, were allowed. No, they were encouraged to invade an August academic gathering. A pack of parents actually led their viral vermin to the feet of the master speaker Jesus. And instead of stop in the name of love, it's everything is awesome and Hakuna Matata. Clearly, some gatekeeper fell down on the job, and I intend to get to the pathogenic bottom of this story. So today's guest was an actual eyewitness to these events. And please join me in welcoming Jesus' head disciple, Peter. Well, that is clearly the problem. Well, here, we better start off with this. You've been in close personal contact with some of those microbial coating whippersnappers. So lather in your fingers. Now, Peter, is it true that you stood by while a horde of kiddos swarmed right up to Jesus?
Well,
Did they pass you with a hop, skip, and jump?
I wouldn't
Did you let them sky right up?
have
Did
to.
they waltz in,
It's not.
scamper by,
They.
hightail it past?
I. Yes!
I knew it. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Because I let them do it.
Are you trying to come down with a case of E. coli? I mean, one of those little types could make us fake sneeze. Not to mention they chatter away endlessly for hours upon hours.
Fancy. I thought exactly how you do it first.
Well, of course. You don't get to be head disciple without thinking the way I do.
I'm not head disciple.
Quit being so modest. Now, as head disciple, you knew these things, right?
I'm not.
They were interrupting Jesus while he was speaking the word of God. I always say people who interrupt ought to be tongue-cuffed.
Why?
Interrupting is more insufferable than a dentist at a jelly bean convention.
That's.
I can't abide by people who interrupt, like those rude parents with those disease-ridden kids.
Well, that's what it seemed like at first. I mean, these parents showed up right in the middle of things with their children, and they wanted Jesus to bless them.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Me and a couple of the other disciples, we tried to put the kibosh on it right away.
Now you're talking.
We told them not to bother Jesus.
That's the right idea.
That Jesus had more important things to deal with.
Preach it, brother.
We said to take the kids home for a nap.
That's what I like to hear, and I hope you stuck by your guns, Peter.
Actually,
Did you hold the line?
at first,
Did you stand strong?
I,
Or did you behave like a vegan at McDonald's?
the thing is,
Like a rat in a maze after a hunk of cheese?
see,
Oh, like a pinata?
well,
Did you let them through, Peter?
yes.
I knew it. Just unbelievable. You probably gave Jesus a piece of E. coli, and right before his big road trip to Jerusalem.
We only let them through because Jesus told us to do it.
Jesus? Well, he was busy with more important things.
Nope, he told us, let the little children come. Don't keep them away.
Unbelievable. I think I've now contracted a virus that's affecting my hearing.
And that's not all. He said anyone who will not receive God's kingdom like a child will never enter it.
I think I need a Q-tip. Can someone back there bring me a Q-tip, please?
And after that, he took all the kids in his arms and he blessed them.
Those disease-ridden rapscallions?
They weren't sick, but Jesus could have healed them anyway.
Oh, so Jesus took time to be kind to those sweet little angels.
That's what I said.
Well, I'm glad you finally came around to see how important they are, since you're the one who wanted to chase them away, Peter.
The fancy you.
Unbelievable. Just think of those children. That is what I always say.
I better go. Road trip to Jerusalem and all.
Well, I'm glad I could help you see the light. Well, wait, before we go here, take some of this. There you go. You can never be too careful, you know, that is what I always say. Now, you will all be receiving your own purse-sized gallon of hand sanitizer as you leave today. And join me next time when we interview a mate who attempts to fit his cable through the eye of a tiny needle. Jesus' instruction, and for your safety, spit guards will be provided. Now, this has been News Talk with Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace. Make sure you join me next time. Good day.
Oh my goodness, Fancy Grace. I think she was a little bit too concerned with some of these non-existent germs than taking the time to get to the real heart of the story today. It was really pretty simple, right? So the disciples thought that Jesus was really busy with preaching and teaching and maybe even taking a rest, right? And all of those things were really important. But Jesus knew that nothing was more important than taking the time, even if it was just for a little while, to spend time with people. And so that's what he did, right? He brought those children into them, and he blessed them. And even though it might not have taken a whole lot of time, it may have just been a few minutes, it was a really big deal to the kids, and it was a really big deal to their parents, too. So let me tell you this, the next time you think that you're too busy to spend time with someone, think again. Because the best thing you can do is take the time out, spend time with someone, and let them know just how valuable they are to you. That's really more important than anything else. In fact, you've heard it's our virtue for this month. Can you say the virtue with me? Kindness. Showing others they are valuable by how you treat them. So let's work on that this month. You guys pray with me? Bow your heads and pray with me right here. Dear God, thank you so much for showing us the importance of being kind through the story that we heard today. Help us to remember to take the time out to spend with others, to show them that they are valuable to us through the way that we treat them. We thank you for this lesson, and we thank you for the gift of your Son. Amen.
Amen.
Everything is perfect. Oh, it's going to be perfect for the arrival of Lady Blah Blah. The wonderful, the amazing, the one and only. Oh, I wonder what outfit she's going to be wearing today. Will it be her dress made out of kale? Or maybe her bacon strip wig? Oh, she has such an outrageous sense of fashion. I just can't wait to see what she's going to be wearing. Oh, hi there. Oh, hi. Can I help you?
Yes, could you tell me where the Lady Blah Blah meet greet place?
Yes, but aren't you a little bit old for the meet and greet and be a fan of Lady Blah Blah?
Actually,
Over here, right over here behind this barricade, this is where you're going to be able to wait and see her. You need to move right outside here.
wait, you don't understand. I am Lady Blah Blah.
And I'm Katie Perry, so nice to meet you.
No, really, I am Lady Blah Blah. And you must be the national president for this area. Nice to meet you, Katie. I know you were expecting me to show up in one of my outrageous outfits, but for later. You're representing
Who?
my swim club.
Oh, them. Yeah, they're all waiting. Behind the barricade, right out there. You see them? Yeah. Wait. Did anyone make eye contact with you? Did they breathe your air?
Why are you behind the barricade?
Duh, because you're such a huge star. I mean, he didn't want you to be bothered by those people.
Bothered? Oh, no. No, I'm not bothered. I'm looking forward to meeting them. We shouldn't be behind the barricade.
I was just doing what was best for you. Oh, come here, look. I have everything just like you wanted it. I have your crust sandwiches, and I have your chocolate M&Ms that have been de-shelled and de-chocolated by yours truly.
Okay, I see what's going on here. Listen, Katie, I really appreciate appreciate everything that you've done.
Hey, I even fixed 2 rooms for you. One's just for wardrobe and one's for makeup. I can show them to you.
Tammy, all this stuff is it's not my idea. It's my manager's idea.
What?
I don't know about all those things.
I'm sorry, Lady Lala. I thought I was doing what you wanted.
And I really appreciate it. And everything that you've gone through trouble to do, it just, I think it's great. And having people out there meet me, it makes me feel like valuable. That's why I always want to make sure that I take the time to meet everyone in my fan club and members and make sure that we feel the same way.
Wow. You are like totally awesome. From this moment on, I promise everything will be normal.
I feel so lonely. I feel so lonely. I could die. Well, you see now, Lady Blah Blah. Cammy Mama Baby said you wanted an Elvis impersonator. And I wanted to meet you so hunka bad. Well, here I am. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's you, your Lady Blah Blah. I'm your biggest fan. What? You said anything wrapped in plastic?
Special. Come on, let's go outside and meet everyone else.
Wait, stop. I need to call up the guard dogs first.
Stand back, Cammy. I can take care of that by singing to him. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. I don't
Wow, Elvis can run pretty fast. Let's just clear, let's go.
I think it's so awesome that such a huge star like Lady Blah Blah is so nice. Now I'm going to take off this plastic wrap. I'm sweating like a pig.
I gotta tell you something. I really need to cut down on them fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Wow, this has been one crazy day. But I learned a very big lesson from a very big star. No matter how famous or how busy you are, you can still be kind. You can show others how valuable they are by how you treat them.
In our Bible story today, guys, we learned about Jesus and how he treated others when they came to see him. So if you think about it, Jesus was a pretty important guy, and millions of people come to see him from far away, just to hear him speak or to even talk with him. And he could have just took the time to talk to the important people and not everybody. But he didn't do that, did he? Did he talk to everybody? Yeah, he talked to everybody, even little children he talked to, because he knew how valuable that would make them feel. And that's kind of what we're here learning about today and for this month, and that's our virtue for the month. So say it with me, guys. Kindness is showing others they are valuable by how you treat them. So Jesus, he kind of paved the way for us and showed us that that's what we need to do. It's very clear and very important that we treat others with kindness. Okay? So this month, I want you to be going around and thinking of people that are doing kindness, showing you kindness, or if you show kindness, write them down, put them in your little kindness box, in the kindness cube, and then share them with each other as a family at the end of the month. Okay?